Hi, welcome to the next edition of the Jank Tank. This is the last week of the season, so next week expect brand new content featuring Wilds of Eldraine. Super excited about trying out some of the new cards, but today we're going to close it out with the deck that I actually kind of wanted to try. I seen it showcased similarly on Card Market, and that is Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. This is one of the cards I've always really liked. It's just never really found a home in Pioneer. So taking their initial list, I made some slight modifications, and hopefully the deck performs quite well today. So that is what we're doing. We have 2 Tezzerets in the deck, and we're going to try some Saheelis and some Third Path Iconoclasts to make a bunch of artifacts to make our stuff cheaper. That is the plan today. Hopefully we get at least a win or two. Again, this is Jank Tank, so I don't expect necessarily to get a 2-1 record. Maybe one match win would be quite nice, and I would love it. But that is the deck we're trying out today. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you for future videos. And you definitely want to subscribe, because I assume one of the first Jank Tanks that's going to be a winner is with the new turtle. So you gotta sub for that. And let's get into the deck list. The deck list, we have our ramp pieces and prototype and drum. The big downside about this deck is, of course, Karn is such a powerhouse in the format. This deck is going to have some hard times. We have Volcanic Surge as our primary way of removal. We have Emeries to hopefully get back our reality chips, Ornithopters, and prototypes, synthesizers, drums. So we have ways to help that. We also have Karn the Great Creator and a Karn package. We have Karn Scion of Urza, which is the sweeter Karn. And then, of course, we have Saheeli to make those 1/1 artifact tokens. Hopefully get a Tezzeret going. Sideboard, we have Tormach Crypt for Graveyard Hate. We have 2 Pithy Needles, so we could bring in one in the main board against opposing Planeswalkers. Also, activated abilities like Parhelion. We have another Surge for a little bit more removal. We have a Damping Sphere for Lotus Field. We have Reality Chip for grinding matchups. We have the Stone Brain as a way to exile combo pieces. Weather Runestone to help negate Storm the Festival, stuff like that. And Graveyard Hate, like Greasefang, helps in that matchup. Mythical Dispute for counter magic against blue-based strategies, because they're the primary ones that we're going to want to help our stuff get resolved. You could also try the Improvise one, but I didn't really want to risk me not having the mana to protect, like Emery coming down, Iconoclast. Those are the things I want to resolve, and we might not have enough artifacts on board before then to actually, use that. We have Statue as a little bit of semi-combo with Karn and Tezzeret. Use Karn, get it, return the Karn, play the Karn, get the other one, return it, and then play it again, get something else. And we have a Cityscape Leveler and Godfair Statue for the control matchup. Leveler is just a powerhouse card. So that is our Tezzeret list. Let's get into some gameplay and see it in action. Canal, Prototype, Gu, Triumph, Passes, Emery, Spire, Emery, Basseter, Fortress, Passes, Saheeli. So we target Ornithopter, cast the Ornithopter, tap, blue, cast Saheeli, Passeter, cycles a Shark, play the Harbor, Fable the Mirror Breaker. We draw Steam Vents, play that untapped. So we target the Prototype, cast the Prototype, make a Dork. We tap here, play Karn, downtick Karn. And since this is a enchantment-based strategy, nothing seems great, so we'll just get a chip. Pass the turn. We draw a land, that'd be nice because we get this Tezzeret down. Gets rid of a Fires and a Invasion of Alara. Play a Steam Vents, untapped. This might be a Fires, another spell. Goes to combat. I'm assuming he attacks Karn. We will chomp, because I do want to use this Karn. I guess it doesn't matter. Plays a Fires of Invention and a Chariot. Interesting. Ornithopter. Minus the Karn. I guess take a Pithing Needle. Cast Ornithopter. Pithing Needle. We will name Ezekiel's Chariot. Play Reality Chip. And I can't equip, so I just pass. Plays a Fable Passage. Cracks it. Gets a Swamp. Goes to combat. Attacks everything at Karn. That's fine. If he has a Wrath for my creatures, that'd be bad. But another Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Troxa. That can be very devastating. The stinks is I'm not drawing a land. I really need a land this turn. We play Emery. Keep the old one. Take back a drum. Castrum. Make a dork. We will hit... Do I eat the Reflection? Or I can play a Karn. I think I just hit the Reflection and then tap down, tap down. We tap down the Pithing Needle. And then we just add a blue and tap down an Ornithopter. Equip to an Ornithopter. And pass. Goes to combat. Attacks out with everything. But Saheeli going there. Or Atraxa going at Saheeli. Block. We know he has a Deafening Clarion. So that could be a problem. Yep, down to 1 threat. Plays a Mountain. Leyline Binding. Eats the Saheeli, I take it. Ouch. Now we're 1 artifact short. Ugh, we can't have nice things. Because this taps here. This taps nothing. This taps here. If I play Saheeli, right, he'll just hit it with the Atraxa. I guess we'll take Damping or Stone Brain and just pass. The Ornithopter can help next turn, but it might be just too late. I guess Karn makes a Shark, and we just scoop it up. Maybe Dispute to counter the Atraxa over the Surge. Pithing Needle seemed okay, but not really amazing. I think we're trying to like that. Play Industry, Drum, go. Plays a tap land, passes. Canal, Iconoclast, go. Petal, Chain. Oh, that's annoying. Play Spire. Pass. Foundry. Tapped. Rest in peace. That's fine. Spire. Synthesizer. Got rid of a land out of the way. That's fine. Sacked Synthesizer. Got rid of an Emery. That's good. Pass the turn. Plays a Plains. Fires. Passes. Draw some cards. Play a tap land. Hit ya. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Puts Yorion in hand. Passes. Synthesizer. Cast a free Ornithopter. Play Karn. Minus the Karn. Take the chip. Play an untapped Blood Crypt. Cast the chip. Hit you. Plays a Bitter Reunion. Makes sense. Get rid of his extra Fires of Inventions. Goes to combat. Attacks. Makes no sense. Why pitch your Steam Vents if you don't have the land for the turn? Because he pitched a Steam Vents and a Rest in Peace when this went to the second chapter. Okay. Supreme Verdict. Plays a Mountain. Passes. Swamp. Minus the Karn. Take the Brain. Play the Brain. We will go ahead and name Leyland Binding. And then we'll go ahead and just crack the Synthesizer. Tap. Play the Drum. Pass the turn. Plays a Bitter Reunion. Gets rid of a Chain to the Rocks. Transmogrifies for Atraxa. Maybe I should have named it Atraxa. Plays a Fable Passage. Cracks it. Gets a Swamp. Alright, gives it Haste. Hits the Karn. No, I mean, I wouldn't even bother with a Karn, but sure. So we get a free Ornithopter. Tezzeret. Karn. Minus Karn. Get Statue. Tap. Play Statue. Return the Karn. Play Karn. Get Statue. Play a second Statue. Return the Karn. Play a free Karn. Minus. You have 5. 6 mana at our disposal. Could get Godfire Statue. Okay, that doesn't count. Uptick. Tezzeret. I guess we play a free Emery. Or a 1 blue Emery. Pass the turn. Cycles. Clarion. Plays a Yorion. Now he could blink the Fires and the maybe Rest in Peace. So he could use his mana. I don't know if he would blink his Bitter Reunion. It might be worth to give Yorion haste. To attack the Karn and then knock out the Tezzeret. Chariot. Plays a tap land. Gives him haste. Yeah, I think that's pretty much over with. Get rid of our main pieces now. Probably should have took the Cityscape Leveler to get rid of that Atraxa, but still think he would have won. Another Bitter Reunion. Everything comes back. Passes. So I have 5 mana after a Karn. Alright, I'm just off. Alright, 0-1. There's not much we could have done differently. We could have named Atraxa, but there's still probably a high chance that he would just still win. What are you going to do? Let's get into the next. Mountain. Ornithopter. Drum. Prototype. Go. Den of the Bugbear. Passes. Shores. Second Prototype. Pass the turn. Now we just need a payoff. Plains. Mutt. Blade Historian. Another land. That's not very helpful. Pass the turn. Pathway on white. Alicia. Okay. Get rid of it. Hits me. Take it. Come on, deck. Oh my gosh. Another drum. Pass the turn. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Doesn't attack. Passes. You draw another Ornithopter. Not very helpful. We just passed the turn. I really want to see Reverse Engineer. Gets rid of a Dragon, Engine, and a Mutt. Another Alicia. Hits me for 4. Take it. Please. Give me a land. I mean a non-land. I said it too soon. I said the wrong thing. Pass the turn. Reflection flips. Plays a Forge. Oh no. Is that a combo? Fable the Mirror Breaker. Attacks. Makes the treasure token. Sacks a treasure. I'm not blocking. I can't. If I'm dead, I'm dead. Yeah. Fire. Drum. Go. Canal. Passes. Iconoclast. I don't really think I want to risk that. I gotta just play Steam Vents tapped. Pass the turn. He probably has Impulse up. Haul. He plays his own Iconoclast. Sweet. Passes. Steam Vents untapped. Saheeli. Go. Steam Vents untapped. Opt. Of one mind. Maybe that was a mistake. Hits it. Sure. Passes. Iconoclast. Kill his Iconoclast. Yeah, I figured as much. Yep. I have 1 mana. I could still cast Emery. Pass the turn. Sulphur Falls. Young Pyromancer. Of one mind. Swings out at Saheeli. We will block with Emery, but Saheeli to 1. That's helpful. Draw some cards. Make a Dork. Cast an Ornithopter. Play Blood Crypt. Untapped. Go to 14. Play Reality Chip. Pass the turn. We need a land. Plays an island. Young Pyromancer. Another Young Pyromancer. Or consider. Makes 3 dorks. Attacks out. Offer 1 trade and block the rest. Equip that to Ornithopter. Cast some Prototype. Cast a free Ornithopter. Play a land. Cast an Emery. Keep the old one. Mill. Pass the turn. Pays a pathway on blue. Sprite Dragon. Reckless Impulse. Probably plays as of one mind. Sure. Grows the team. Makes more dorks. I don't think Saheeli's making it. And face. Now the question is, he has 4. Could exchange my board, but that's not really worth it when I have a Karn and Tezzeret inbound. Plays a blue mana. Fading Hopes. Okay. My Ornithopter. To, I guess, reset my Reality Chip. I mean, that's not a big deal at all. So that's whatever. Play the Shores, I guess. Tezzeret. Cast free Karn. Minus. Take a statue. Cast a statue. Pick up Karn. Play Karn. Minus Karn. Take statue. Play statue. Pick up Karn. Play Karn. Minus. Take Cityscape Leveler. Cast a free Ornithopter. Cast a free Leveler. Pop the Dragon. Target Prototype. Cast Prototype. Uptick Tezzeret. Pass the turn. Plays a Consider. Buried Sprite Dragon. What else he got? He has 10 power here. 11? Is he gonna go all at Tezzeret? Face. Face, face. He scoops it up. And now, Prototype. Go. Plays a mountain and passes. Tezzeret. Synthesizer. Surge. I can't play that. Tap. Play drum. Play Water Regrave tapped. Pass. Plays a mountain and a Chandra's Regulator. That's sweet. Reverse Engineer. Fire of Industry. Emery. Ornithopter. Plays a mountain. Passes. Plays Saheeli. Okay, targets my Emery. We will target the drum. That comes down. We will play Prototype. Make a dork. Tap. Play drum. Play Steam Vents. Tapped. Pass. Mountain. Chandra. Upticks. Chandra. Triumphs my Saheeli. Passes. Reverse Engineer. Play Reverse Engineer. Play Karn. Minus Karn. Pass the turn. Upticks. Copies it and produces 4 mana. Plays medium-sized Chandra. For free, kind of. I guess for 1 red. Pings Karn and a token. Copies it. Hits a different token, I assume. Yeah, that means my Karn's at 1. I have a 7/7. Play an island. Iconoclast. Hope this still works. Play Tezzeret. Uptick Karn. Might have just punted. If he has one of these, scoops it up. Another freaking... Everyone just doesn't stay for Magic today. I'm going to take this as 2-win games. That's 1 match. Get into the next. Urborg. Thoughtseize. Takes my Karn. You find a drum, that's not bad. So we'll play Steam Vent, or Canal, Drum, Ornithopter. Pass the turn. Play the Ridge tapped. Shrieking Affliction. Passes. Karn the Great Creator. Alright, Synthesizer. See if you find a land. We do. We play that said land. That way we don't run out of cards in hand and we just pass. Pathland Red. Omnixilus. Upticks. We just take 2. Passes. Spire. Play Karn. Minus the Karn. I think I take Chip. Pass the turn. Dark Deals. Ouch. Play the Blood Crypt. Tapped. Passes. Or wait, should uptick Nigs. Yep. Nope, makes a Devil token. That's fine. So now we draw tap land, cast Drum, minus Karn. So I have 3 mana. I could just Pithing Needle. That works. Pithing Needle on Omnixilus. The Adversary. And then play a Drum. Pass the turn. Dark Deal would be horrible. Trespasser. We can cast a Karn. I mean, a Tezzeret. Passes. Does 3 to me. We keep that in hand. Play Tezzeret. Uptick. Uptick on Experimental Frenzy. Or Experimental Synthesizer. Just pass. That could block the Trespasser. Plays a Swamp. Attacks Karn. Not even worried. Eats the other Karn. And the question is, do I care enough to keep this Karn? Probably not. We could draw with this. All else fails. Waste Not. Passes. We take 3. We draw an Ornithopter. Crack the Synthesizer. And then we just tap, tap, tap. Draw 3. Cast Ornithopter. Shores. Uptick. Pass the turn. Got game 1. Sweet. Against this matchup, maybe we want Dispute? Surge doesn't seem overly impressive, so we'll just swap this out. This might be the one matchup where the Convoke matters, but I don't like that. I imagine there's some sort of discard spell. Sure. What are you taking? Saheeli or Third Path? Probably Saheeli, right? Because if he takes Third Path, that means he tells me that he doesn't have removal for a basic creature. So we play Canal, play Drum, play Ornithopter, pass. I would play the Synthesizer, but there's no value. Blood Crypt, Waste Not, passes. Shores, Third Path, tap, play Drum. Do I dare play the Synthesizer? Probably. Pass the turn. We eat a Synthesizer, that's fine. So that at least gives us the most value for this Iconoclast before it goes. Ridge pushes my Iconoclast. We draw a Dispute. We just attack and pass. Leave up Dispute. Plays a tapped Hive. Omnixilus. Dispute. Play Prototype. Hit ya. Plays a Urborg. Now he has a Hive online if you want. Liliana. Makes me sack Ornithopter. Passes. Emery. Play the Emery. So I could sack this. Potentially dig for a land. Is that good? Question is, what removal does he have up? So I think we get rid of the Lily. Okay. That resolves. So I could play Synthesizer. But what are the odds I get a land here? Pass. I think I wait until I have actually... I whiff on a draw. All right, got it. 2-1. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? And overall, the deck was quite fun to play. Not even gonna lie. I enjoyed it. Part of me wishes I kind of wish I had a little bit more card advantage. But we do have Karn, both Karns, Reverse Engineer. So there was that one game where we just got stuck and we just couldn't get anywhere. But that happens. Overall, I thought the deck was fun. Like I said, it was really fun to play. And we have enough early game ramp, potentially, that are artifacts that gets us to this Tezzeret. And the Tezzeret basically won the last match, game 1, right? So that was pretty awesome. So overall, the sideboard, like I said, you could decide if you want to play Disputes or the Convoke one. Maybe the Convoke one's better. It's better against of course, blue decks, but against non-control. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to guarantee a turn 2 resolve or turn 3 resolve with a Third Path Iconoclast, or potentially turn 2, right? If I Drum turn 1 and an Ornithopter turn 2, I tap Ornithopter and a land and play Third Path. If they counter, I could Dispute it. I don't think I have the option there to necessarily use the improvised one. Like I said, but that's all up to you. You guys can pick on which versions you want of that. Both of them are really good cards in general. So outside of that, the deck felt pretty good. I'm not sure if I could fit the Force Surge main. But overall, like I said, I like the list. It's pretty decently sized, decently well constructed. If you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you go for future videos. Because next week, like I said, we are going to be hitting it out of the gate with some sweet new Wilds of Eldraine episodes. So make sure you sub for that, and I will talk to you soon.